more night naman na tinututukan niyo dito sa The Timmy Up Show is considered a lucky night. Dahil lagi naman tayo namimigay ng good vibe dito, lalo for you, for me, and the entire human race na gaya nating merong insomnia! Kaya naman huwag na tayo magpatumpik-tumpik pa at ito na ang ating nightly inabangang Yak Dates. Tonight, let's get physical. Uso nga sa celebrities ngayon ang iba't ibang klase ng fitness activities at kabilang dyan ang triathlon. Sino nga ba sa mga idols natin ang marunong mag-swim, bike, and run? Aba, ilisa natin yan. Here we go. First on our list, walang iba kundi ang loving and understanding boyfriend ng pop princess na si Sarah G, si Matteo Guidicelli. Bago pa man pumasok sa showbiz si Matteo, matagal na siyang athlete at nung maging sila ni Sarah, sabi ni Matteo, mas lalo daw siyang ginanahan na mag-perform at mag-train ng mabuti para sa mga triathlon na sinasabi niya. Isunod natin ang biyaherong walang kapaguran sa pagbiyahe. Kaya naman pala, I'm talking about Drew Arellano. Isa pang positive influence nga itong si Drew at maging ang kanyang crew at katrabaho sa travel show na biyahe ni Drew na pasabak na niya sa running. Ang iba pa nga mga triathlete na rin gaya niya. Nananalo na ng medal sa race at sinasalihan si Drew. Wow! Next up, kung may Drew, syempre may Mrs. Drew, ang chika minute anchor na si Iya Villania. Si Drew din ang nagtulak kay Iya para pasukin ang mundo ng triathlons at this year ay nakapag-compete at natapos niya with flying colors ang napakahirap na Ironman 70.3 Challenge in Vietnam. Maging si Iya, hindi nga makapaniwala na natatapos niya ang ganong katindi challenge at dinededicate niya ang achievement niyang yon sa kanyang hubby na si Drew at sa kanyang nanay. Isa pang celebrity na favorite fitness activity ang triathlon ay si Piolo Pascual. Kung noong una ay dineclare lang ni Piolo na goal niyang makatapos ng isang triathlon before he turns 40, aba, tinotoo na nga niya to dahil as early as 2010 ay nakasali na siya sa Ironman 70.3 Philippines. After that, sunod-sunod na nga ang sinilihang triathlons itong si Piolo kung saan sinabi niya na ang tangi lang daw niyang kalaban dito ay ang kanyang sarili. That's the right attitude, Piolo. Keep it up. Ang nasa ating list tonight ang Philippine sexiest woman na si Jeline Mercado. At may funny story pa on how she started her triathlon career. It was 2013 at medyo nanamlay ang career ni Jen. So instead of magmukmuk ang ginawa niya, nag-aral na lang siya ng iba't ibang fitness activities at nag-train na rin for triathlon. Isa sa mga dati niyang co-star sa show na Footballinit si Raymart Santiago ang kumimbinsi sa kanya na pasukin ito. Mukhang nagustuhan naman ito ni Jen at ngayon, she's a full-fledged athlete na marami pang gustong ma-conquer na goals. You go, girl! Kayo mga good vibes, how do you keep fit? Sige nga, patingin ang inyong gym or fitness selfies. Tag niyo ako on Twitter and Instagram at @officialtimyap. Magkakaalaman na kung sino ang selfie-selfie lang at kung sino ang desididong maging fit at glam. Yap, next, speaking of glam, ang ating guest, isang fashion designer na kilala sa kanyang sexy and glamorous designs. Kilala niya siya when the Tim Yap Show returns. Ikaw! Welcome back to the Tim Yap Show. Our guest for tonight has the distinct privilege of being the first Filipina to have dressed up none other than Angelina Jolie and many others. She's also represented the country in many design festivals here and abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, here on the Tim Yap Show, kasama natin si Pia Gladys Perey. Hi, Pia.
Hi.
Hello
Oh,
there.
nice and comfy.
And nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you, and I would read up a lot about you online. And it's finally great to meet you in the flesh.
Yes, nice to meet you too.
So, how do you feel about your achievements? You've represented the Philippines in the world fashion in Paris, right? Recently, and also, well, first let's go with Angelina Jolie. How did that come about? How did you become the first Filipino to have dressed up the Angelina Jolie?
Well, I joined this show in LA back in 2010, and then the fashion director was really pleased with the look of the label. So what he did is he asked me, he also has his own PR company, if I wanted to be represented. And I'm like, let's see first, let's see how things go. And then he's like, okay, let me show you what I can do. And then the first month, bam, he gave me Angelina Jolie. So I'm like, okay, I'm signing.
So he became your agent.
Yes, my PR. Yes.
Your PR agent. So how is it in the global design world? Designers have to get PR agents, and these are the agents that link you up with the possible celebrity dressing up and all that.
Yes, I definitely recommend that, because that's the proper thing to do. And they have the different avenues, different connections, the right connections to put you to connect you with the right people. And it's just best like that. They always have your interest at heart, and they know what to say, when to pitch in. So I definitely.
Because say other designers are experts in just designing, and so maybe they're not as good networkers, right?
Yes.
So they would need the PR agent for that.
Yes, and we can't be everything.
Yeah,
we can't do everything.
Yeah,
definitely.
because some people think that to be a designer, all you need to do is to sketch clothes
I wish.
and make stuff. But no, it's so learning from your experience, I'm seeing that the designer has so many more functions.
Yes, definitely.
So what goes on in a day in Pia Gladys Perey's life?
Oh, I have crazy days. Well, my usual days when I'm here in Manila, I'm a very, I wake up very early. I'm a morning person, so I would get up as early as 5:30, latest 6:30.
Wow, before the sunrise.
Yes, and I would catch up on emails from the US,
Yeah.
and then after that, I'll either, if I have time, then I'll hit the gym and wake up my kids after, because I have a lot of kids.
Wow, how many kids do you have?
I have 4.
Wow, 4 kids in a career. Wonderful.
And then we'll have breakfast, get ready for school, and then after that, I get ready for my day. Like I usually check on Australia after that, because we also sell there, and that's our biggest market. So I do a lot of communicating by email, and then after that we'll do the samples check, and then after that usually I bother my publicist here, Lana, in the afternoon all day, but I always ask her, okay, let's brainstorm on what we're doing here and in Southeast Asia. But she also gets involved in other things that I do in the US.
Wow. Okay. So the Pia Gladys Perey brand is based in Manila,
Yes.
but is selling in Australia and selling in LA and
In Southeast
all
Asia,
over Southeast Asia.
and we're selling also in France. So.
Wow. So this is also I want to pick your brain, designer as entrepreneur, because it's not enough that you have design skills, but you really have to have a very strategic mind when it comes to getting your brand out, because now the battle is global.
Yes, definitely. I always say that it's not enough that you know how to draw. It is more actually, well, equally important, or sometimes more important, to know how to run the business.
Business savvy.
Yes.
Like Donna Karen.
Yes, definitely.
Diane von Furstenberg.
Yes, she's my idol.
Yeah, all the women designers that are still there now and with big brands are the ones that have
You
succeeded
have
as
to have
entrepreneurs.
good business acumen. So I always suggest that if you don't have a business degree, which I wish I do, get some training. Familiarize yourself with taxation, with imports, and I know all of these boring things.
Taxation,
Yes, it's
imports,
really boring.
financial
Yes,
sheets.
and fashion merchandising is very important. I worked as a fashion merchandiser before I launched my brand. It's very important because it's the timing, because we are so ahead. We work a year to not at least 9 months ahead of what's in store. So you have to know when to do it. You have to know when to do the forecast. And like what I say, know your market too. It's not, yeah, you have good designs, but then if it's not market friendly, you have to keep your clients in mind and what they want and what they aspire to be. That's very important.
So like Philippine market, what are the clothes that the Filipina likes to buy?
You know what I noticed here? Filipinos like muted colors. So,
They like to play it more safe?
yes, but the Philippine market loves long dresses. Do we like the drama?
They like the drama.
They like the drama, so yeah.
Oh.
They like the drama. As opposed to, like in the US, they prefer the shorter dresses.
Because they want it to be more about like comfort and ease, and they can move.
Yes, you know, they kind of dress up more casually, but at the same time, yeah, they like to play with colors, though, the US market, as opposed to the Philippine market.
Yeah, because they have seasons, so they
Yes.
can play when it's spring, when it's summer,
Yes.
they play with more colors and all that. How about, we were talking earlier about trends. You as a designer, you go into your forecasting because you have to be already, you're producing or you're planning to produce for next year, this year.
Yes.
So, di ba, yung kung ano yung pang next year, ngayon mo na ginagawa.
Yes, we sample it now.
Yeah. So, like, what is it? What are the trends for 2016? What should women expect and have in their minds already as early as now?
Well, I see a lot of slouchy clothes, you know, and I love it. Like
Slouchy clothes.
yes, like you know those oversized,
Yes.
those oversized tops, oversized, and then inside it could be like a fitted dress or something, but or one thing is fitted and then the other thing is slouchy. So it's a good, you know, it's a good combination of fashion and comfort. So I think nowadays, since we are so busy, we tend to lean on having comfort, not like, oh, what they always say, tis ganda, you know. Yeah, at one point we also, as I think as we progress, we always try to keep in mind that we have to be comfortable and look good at the same
But
time.
the slouchy dress, I'm thinking like, will it look? You know, the Filipinas very figure conscious.
Yes.
So the slouchy, the oversized ones, sometimes it makes people look fat. How do you balance that? How do you combat that so that you still showcase the woman's silhouette?
Well, maybe wear it like just on one part, like the top, and then you wear a fitted skirt or fitted pants under. And it's all about accessorizing, so.
Okay, we're going to talk about accessorizing, fashion, her business, and how she developed the Pia Gladys Perey. All of that we will talk about when it's the next show returns. Welcome back to the Tinyap Show. We are still here with Pia Gladys Perey talking about her success as a designer and as an entrepreneur. So, how did you start? You know, a lot of the people who are watching us right now, a lot of people now want to be a designer.
Yes.
Right? So, but how did you start in the design world?
I actually, you know, I grew up with a very fashionable grandmother. She's my fashion icon. I grew up in Tagaytay, and she's very glamorous, but not over the top. She has a revolving shoe rack with a glass door. Do I need to say more?
With a glass door.
Do I need to say more? Yeah. So every day I see her. You know, she has 8 children, but she still carries herself very well, and she only owns 1 pair of jeans. So
Wow.
yes, that's a woman. You know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a lady.
yeah.
So I grew up with her, and then, but when she passed away, I kind of forgot, you know, the fashion influence and just went on what's expected of me. I studied philosophy and political science.
Okay.
Very far from
Oh, wow.
very far from fashion. I was supposed to be a lawyer, like Legally Blonde, but the other way around. Yeah. So one day I really just woke up and I said to myself, I'm gonna be a designer. Like one of those shining moments, like in the movie.
When was that eureka moment that you go, I'm going to be a designer? When did that happen?
When I had my son, you know, because when you have kids, you kind of develops this sort of integrity that you're going to be true to yourself. So when I had him, I was like, I think driving from Tagaytay back to Manila. And I said, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. And then I saw a billboard on Buendia, and I'm like, I'm gonna be a designer.
What billboard was that?
I don't even remember, but it was like the designing factor. I suppose.
By Mama Mary, please pray the
Hindi
rosary.
naman, hindi naman. Well, she has draping though.
Oh, may draping, fashion, di ba? Oo.
Yeah, but yeah, that was my deciding moment. And when I do decide that I'm gonna do something, I really make sure that it happens.
You're very driven.
Yes,
When
yes.
it comes to your goals and
no
stuff.
matter how challenging things are, I will really make sure that it will happen.
What are the challenges in a designer's life?
Well, just putting yourself out there, putting your label out there is one thing, and getting the attention that you need. And of course, there's not everyone's has the capacity to produce in a large scale. There are the financial hurdles, and then just getting a good team. That's very important. So yeah, all of those things, and yeah, like what I've said, being familiar with how the business works.
So for aspiring designers out there, what are the things that what advice will you give them? That you have to be equipped with this, equipped with that, so that they're ready.
I think, well, one thing, of course, when you decide to be a designer, then it's given already that, you have the talent for it. So when they decide to be a designer, I think it's very important that they realize that it's just not that. There's a lot more to it. There's a lot of mathematics into it, a lot of statistics, a lot of, imagining things in 3D that you don't even know, will be involved in design.
And these are things that they don't expect
Yes.
to come when they say, I want to be a designer.
Yes.
It's not part of the equation.
It is,
right?
it is.
But they have to make it as part of the
Yes,
equation.
and you have to be your own brand ambassador. What you have more than anything, before anyone actually believes in your brand, it's you actually who you need to own it.
Yeah, so like this dress that you're wearing, you made it too.
Yes.
Of course, right? So your closet is filled with the everyday stuff you wear is all made by you.
Well, it's a good mix of my brand, and because I do have a quite a dressy look, but I do have a good I have a good mix of local brands, and then my go-to brands.
Yes, but it's also nice, I think, like because since you know how to make beautiful clothes, when you see clothes on a rack, say in a designer store, you go, I can make that too.
Yeah, that's why I
Right?
don't want to spend money.
Yes,
I'm like,
you
oh,
save.
yeah,
So
I'm like, no.
You end up saving
I'm
because
like,
of that,
I'm
right?
not paying for that. I
Exactly.
can
You
make
know
that.
how
Yes.
how much it entails to make that
Yes.
kind of dress.
So I can actually put my budget into shoes.
That's it. Perfect. Or make shoes next time
Yes.
as well. Right? Who are the people that you love dressing up locally?
Oh, I love dressing up Australian Gonzalez. She's so beautiful. I think she's really beautiful.
And she loves wearing your clothes too.
And Rufa always wears our clothes a lot as well. And among the younger ones, she's already up there, but I love dressing up Bea. I love her. She's just so beautiful.
Yes. And then also, aside from Angelina Jolie, who else have you dressed up internationally?
We've dressed up Aisha Tyler of The Talk, Eva Longoria. We've also gifted like Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift, a lot more. A whole lot more than that.
And the Emmys are coming up, so
Yes.
for sure. If it's award season, what kind of work does a designer like you have to do to get your clothes out there to be worn by the stars?
Well, we have to give our PR the season that's coming. We can't give them the current season.
Yes.
And then they contact the stylist and work from there. Obviously, one designer cannot dress up like all of the celebrities out there
Yes.
simply because we have different looks. But yeah, it's just a matter of when you contact the stylist, it's important that they understand the brand's aesthetics.
Yes.
And that the celebrity that you're pitching for actually has the same style. Because like I am unable to dress up some celebrities simply because they're they have a different look from my brand. So just target the right.
So once if it's award season and then you send out all your clothes, then it's like a waiting game too.
It is a waiting
right? So
game.
you're like waiting for that day that all of a sudden the stylist
Yes,
goes,
until it hits the red carpet. There are times I'm like, and then sometimes you get disappointed, and sometimes you just scream. So you never know what you're gonna get, which is exciting.
Okay, so now let's play a quick game. Okay, or 4, 2, 2, 1. It's just an enumeration game. Okay, 3 designs that you won't forget.
The one that Angelina Jolie wore, the Salt premiere. The Carmela dress, which she bought a lot of. And then our Ingrid dress, it's our best-selling dress. And it's hit the red carpet like 4 times already.
Oh wow, 4 times on the red carpet. What, in different colors?
Yes.
Ah,
4 different
wonderful.
people, but
Wow, but it's the red carpet favorite.
yeah, it's the dress.
2 more goals in life that you want to achieve.
I want to be the next TVF.
Ah, wow. Okay. Okay, fast forward to 10 years from now. Your message to your former self.
You work too much, but it's
Good job,
okay.
girl.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
I know you enjoyed your life to the fullest, so I hope I can say good on you, girl.
Good on you, girl. I'm telling you now.
Good on you,
Okay,
girl.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Pia, and we have some things for you, just for
Oh,
the house
thank
from our friends from
you.
Zach, Vita Coco, and Cream
nice.
Factory.
Oh, gifts.
There.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Ayun. So,
for
thank
the
you so much also to Marriott Hotel for being the home of the Tim Yak Show Season 7. And just like Pia Gladys Perey, you have a goal. Once you reach that eureka moment, you go and do everything you can, everything in your power to go for it. And then once you see yourself doing it, you'll go, good on you, girl. Right? Yan ang nakaka-good vibes. Going after your goals, balancing family, fashion, and everything else. Basta push lang ng push, tuloy-tuloy lang. Yan ang nakaka-good vibes. Lagi kong sinasabi, dapat laging good vibes para laging good life. Kasama si Pia Gladys Perey, you are watching the Tim Yak Show. Good night.